Oh, I meant to turn on the volume. There we go. Hi everyone, welcome in. How is the volume? I think it's good, but welcome in. Hi Shelby, congrats on first, and hi Mr. Exo Bucket. Welcome in. Everyone, remember to get your critters. We're continuing this game. Last time, we did up until chapter 4, so we're just about to start chapter 4, and the story is that we live in a town and our dad is died when we were like 6, and we're 12 now, so we're just a little boy. Mom is missing, and now our best friend is possibly missing, possibly not missing, because some random guy came to us and was like, "Your friend is totally fine. Your friend is at home, and you should just go see him tomorrow and go home now." But I don't trust him, so I'm gonna have to see for myself, and then I guess hopefully we'll get there, and hopefully our friend is okay. And hi, Mr. Axel Buckets. You should send an emote first, and then send your intro message, because I have a setting so that every person's first message in chat does not show up on screen, because I don't want spam to show up. So if there's like a spammer, then it won't show up on screen. It'll only show up in the chat. So if you want your little intro message to show up on the screen, then you should totally just send an emote first and then send your waddle waddle. Speaking of the waddle waddle, let's read it. Waddle waddle, a wild exo has appeared. Also, I have an important message. Hydrate, eat, stretch, feel loved, and yeah. So, let's hydrate. Hi Panda, welcome in. How are you? I think I'm good. I'm a little bit tired, but I think I'm going to be a little bit tired the next 2 weeks, because school is pretty intense. But other than that, I'm good. How are you? Wholesome vibes? We're all for the wholesome vibes here. Except this game, though. This game is maybe creepy. Creepy and cute. Well, let me try and remember the controls, though. I think it's just space to continue. But yeah, that's the game, and we're gonna continue chapter 4, probably from our house. Oh, and we live with our grandma, since our parents are missing, or our dad is dead and our mom is missing, so we live with our grandma. That's a very, very, very short way of describing what's happened so far. You'll get into it though. I'm good, but still can't believe that one of my schoolmates that I don't like destroyed a wardrobe. A wardrobe? A wandrobe? What's a wandrobe? Today in class? What do you mean? What happened? Is there drama? Is there drama happening in your class? Wardrobe. How did they did they crash into it? Oh my gosh, kids are crazy. Kids are actually insane. A wardrobe. I see, I see. That's actually crazy.
Our harvest awaits.
Our harvest awaits. Alright. Oh yeah, there's like a festival. Is it like a harvest festival? I can't even remember. It's been a week since I've played this last. But let's get into it. Let's see what they have to say.
Luca took a deep breath and gingerly opened the door, steeling himself for Gran's wrath.
Okay, so we just got back to our house. So it's not the next day. It's I think it's just right after what happened last time, right after the guy told us to go home, and we're just peeking to see if our grandma is home. Gran? I'm home. Everything's fine. Gran? My Wi-Fi timed out? No! I don't think our Gran is fine. I don't think chilling here is really going to do anything at this point. Okay, last time our Gran was in the... Gran? I know I wasn't supposed to go anywhere. I was just helping look for Rolo. Rolo is our friend. Let me bring my mic closer. Oh, she's not here. That's concerning. Love the furniture in this game. I love absolutely everything with this game. I love the aesthetic. Gran? Roxy came over. She was worried about him. So I figured you wouldn't mind if I helped look for him. Turns out Rolo is safe and sound. Oh, I don't trust that. I guess check our room first.
Luca was alone. The house was empty.
So Gran's not back yet. I guess that's a good thing. Nothing to do now but sleep, I guess. I would not be able to sleep if I didn't know for
Luca was
sure
sitting by
that
the pond,
Rolo was okay.
listening to small waves lap against a rock.
Dude, your Wi-Fi needs help.
His father sat in a folding chair in front of him.
Oh, he's dreaming.
Without turning, he spoke. "Why don't you grab me some nice bait?" "Sure thing, Dad." Luca hopped over to the tackle box and popped open the lid. Inside was a rolling, buzzing mass. "We're fishing with bees?" Luca's father gave a warm chuckle. "Well, you catch more fish with bees than honey. Pick us out a good one." Luca closed his eyes and plucked out a bee. He could feel its wings struggle between his finger and thumb. Holding it at arm's length, he hurried over. His father deftly baited the hook and examined his work. "Interesting choice." With a practiced flick of the wrist, the line buzzed in a graceful arc. The water accepted it without a splash or ripple. The wrong choice. But I respect it. The pond began to freeze over. "Sometimes we gotta make the wrong choice before we can make it right." Pallid ice propagated across the still surface with an alarming speed. Luca scrambled back as the ground beneath him turned cold. "Dad, I don't understand." "Sorry, kiddo. Understanding isn't always part of the deal." The relentless ice shot through the fishing line toward his father. "Dad, look out!" His father casually wound the reel. "None of it's your fault, you know. Never was." "Dad, we have to go." Luca grabbed his father's shoulders, trying to pull him away. "Please, you have to run." The ice crackled as it spread across his father's hands. "That's the thing about fishing, Luca." His chest began to crystallize. "You toss your hook in, and you never know what you're gonna pull out." A shock of searing cold ran up Luca's arms. He gave one last desperate tug. The chair tipped backwards in a single frozen mass. Luca tried to stop the momentum, but it was too late. He watched the icy form of his father slam into the hard ground, shattering into 1,000 pieces that crowded around his feet. "Dad, I don't understand. What does all this mean?" The gentle rustle of leaves was the only reply.
Nightmare. Rolo!
Luca's eyes struggled to focus on the walkie-talkie.
Rolo? Please be Rolo.
Faintly, he could hear Rolo amongst the noise.
Luca. No way, it's actually Rolo? Rolo? Is that you? Luca. There? Rolo, it's the middle of the night. Luca, thank God. Listen, I don't know how long this thing will work down here. Down here?
Rollo's voice was coming through more clearly now, but some words were still just static.
Listen to me. Someone grabbed me yesterday. Uh-oh. What? The man in the hazmat suit? It was... brr, took me to some sort of... brr. I think I'm underground. Underground? Are you okay? Kinda. They seem more interested in... brr, for now, at least. Mr. Kerr said you made it back home safe. Kerr? No. Trust. He's... Hold on, someone's coming.
The signal went silent.
Uh-oh. I knew it. I knew Rollo wasn't safe. Rollo? Rollo, where are you?
Luca held still, waiting for a response, his pounding heartbeat marking the passage of time.
Okay, I think they're gone. We're getting worse. I can barely hear you.
Rollo's voice began to fade.
We're losing signal. Not much time. Mission control. Uh-oh. That's not very good. You need to... the treehouse. The treehouse!
With that, the signal died for good.
What was he trying to say about the treehouse? What's at the treehouse? The antenna! He wants me to use the antenna in the treehouse to get a better signal. Rollo, you're a genius.
Luca grabbed the walkie-talkie and sprinted to the treehouse.
Alright. That we can do.
Luca heard a group of footsteps approaching.
Uh-oh.
He dashed behind the bushes to avoid being spotted.
So, we all understand our roles. Uh-oh. Our roles? You can count on me. Still think we need more time. This wasn't the original plan.
Mr. Tolliver paused, shifting his eyes to one side.
We're all in danger now. I, for one, refuse to sit idly by while that danger persists. Refuse. Okay, maybe our grandma is at least on the good side or on our side. It maybe seems like. Hiram, you just keep your wits about you.
Mr. Tolliver took one long, quiet breath.
You're right. You can count on me. Just wish we could have made that deal with Eris Valentine. Her resources would have still come in handy. As I said, I had no time to contact her after your call this morning. Plans change. How is Luca holding up? He's fine. We shouldn't lose sight of the fact that this is all... I know very well what all of this is for. We have no choice. Operation Sparkplug has a new objective. Sparkplug? Huh. Are we in agreement?
The three shared a determined look.
Good. We'll reconvene after the festival. Ooh. Okay. Did the grandma pause there because she saw me in the bushes? I feel like a grandmother always knows. She just knows everything. I feel like she knew that I was in the bushes. Gran, why are you meeting with Mrs. Fratelli and Mr. Tolliver late at night? Ugh! Jump scare. Hey, Luca. Ah! Dawn, you scared me. How long have you been there? Oh, just a few minutes. Earlier today, I saw Mr. Tolliver and your gran enter the diner together. When my shift at the newsstand was over, they still hadn't left. So I used the greatest tool of any investigative reporter. Time. When they left, I tailed them here. What do you think they're up to? Whatever it is, they seem organized and determined. They mentioned the festival. Yeah, I heard that too. Has your gran been doing anything different recently? Anything strange? She got a phone call this morning and rushed out the door. A call from Hiram Tolliver, it seems. She was either furious or terrified. Or both. Luca, be careful out there. I think we might be in the middle of the scoop of a lifetime. I will. Aren't you coming out? Nah, I'm gonna stake out here for a bit longer. See ya, Luca. Huh. I gotta hurry to the treehouse. Okay, let's see. That works. Rolo? Rolo, are you there? I'm at the treehouse now, Rolo. Mr. Kerr said you were alright. What happened out there? Dang it, Rolo, where are you? Uh-oh. Hello? Who's there?
Luca could only see a cloaked shape behind the rocket.
I've got weapons in here, so you'd better come out right now.
He strained to hear as a muffled voice began.
Weapons? How could you hurt something that's already dead?
Fear gripped Luca's throat.
Who are you? What? You don't recognize me? I guess I don't even recognize myself anymore.
Luca stared at the ground for a moment, trying to place the dampened voice. The figure shifted slowly from behind the rocket, revealing itself to Luca.
I'm a monster. Oh, it's the bully. And now they hunt me like the beast I am. Iggy.
Luca reached over empathetically. Iggy's tone jolted to dejected anger.
Don't touch me! This is all your fault.
Luca slumped to the ground, overwhelmed by guilt.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. I lost control. So you couldn't control yourself for a second, and I get to be like this forever? There must be a way to fix this. Oh, you're gonna be my savior? Perfect little Luca saves the day with his positive attitude and the power of friendship. None of this matters. There's no time. They're after me. They chased me all through Weepwood. I only came here to hide. Hide from who? Who's after you? Luca! Luca! Rolo? It's not safe, Luca. Rolo, where are you? The treehouse. I'm at the treehouse, Rolo. Where are you? No, Luca. The treehouse isn't safe. Of course. Of course. Typical. I'm so stupid! Why did I go to the treehouse? I thought I was being so smart! Oh no! Okay. They said they were going to the treehouse. Oof. I was trying to tell you to stay away from the treehouse. Who said they're going to the treehouse? The clipboards. What did I tell you? Those perennial harvest wackadoos are after me. The perennial harvest wackadoos! Of course! I mean, no surprise. They've been chasing me, yelling questions at me. What sort of questions? They were saying the same stuff they always do, but it's different now. Less asking, more threatening. We're gonna figure this out, Iggy. Yeah, well, thanks. Uh-oh. Hello? Is anyone present in this aerobial domicile? How do you even say that? Crap! They found me! Luca, what's happening? Don't panic. You stay here and I'll see what they want. Oh, they're creepy! Why are they all the same? Hello, Mr. Van Horn. We would love to hear your thoughts. Do you have time for an informal chat? We will be brief. Your time is valuable to us. Be down in just a second. Of course, of course, of course, of course. We have a problem. Luca, you gotta get out of there. Who's out there? Is it them? Yeah, it's the clipboards. A bunch of them. How many? Maybe all of them? And yeah, you were right. They're saying the same stuff, but with a creepy knob cranked to 10. But with the creepy knob cranked to 10. Might young Iggy be present? We would love to hear his thoughts. Run!
Iggy slumped to his knees.
I don't know what to do. I'm just so tired. Luca, what do we do?
Luca grabbed the walkie-talkie and headed for the window.
Follow my lead.
Luca and Iggy climbed up the back of the treehouse to its roof, where Rollo had constructed his MCDC.
MCDC? What's that?
The Mission Control Defense Cannon.
Uh-huh.
From behind the crowd of clipboards, William Kerr strode forward, a warm smile on his face.
Wait, that's the guy who said that Rollo was okay. That's the guy who lied. Iggy, there you are. You gave all of us a heck of a scare. Go away, just leave me alone. Oh, I'm sorry, Iggy, but no can do. Don't worry though, we're here to help. Help? Then why were you chasing me? Luca, can you talk some sense into your pal here? Just look at him, he's not well. What's wrong with him? What did that gunk do to him? Well, that's a pretty honkin' big question, Luca. All you need to know is that he's sick. He's real sick, Luca. I just need you to let us up there and take care of him. Take care of him? What does that even mean? You told me Rollo was okay, that he was back at his place resting. He is. Poor fella just got a little lost. That's a lie. That's a hurtful thing to say, Luca. I thought we were buddies. Why? Because he let you ramble on like a wackadoo? Nobody likes you, you creep.
Kerr's smile faltered.
Why don't you pop on down here so we can have a face-to-face? Yelling like this is gonna give us all a heck of a sore throat. And who wants that?
Luca's grip tightened on the MCDC.
What did you do to Rollo, you liar? Well, shucks, Luca. The only teeny tiny fib I told you was that he was at home. He is resting and he is perfectly safe. For now, at least. What happens to him next is up to you, Luca. Look around. You're in quite the pickle, and I'm the only person in the whole wide world who can help you. You get to decide how this ends.
Luca's mind raced. He
Frick.
was caught in a trap. What do you do when there's no hope? Iggy wiped his cheeks with a sleeve. What are you gonna do, Luca?
Luca drew himself up and decided to take the only option that he had left. Oh, I only have one option. fight.
Luca drew himself up and decided to take the only option they had left. Fight. He swung the mission control defense cannon around, aiming it confidently at the smirking face of William Kerr.
Hey, Mr. Kerr.
Luca summoned his most insolent demeanor.
Rollo sends his regards. Hey, that was uncalled for. More than a little rude. And just plain unsanitary. Luca, I really did think we were good pals. What a shame it's come to this.
Kerr turned his back on the two boys.
And this.
With a nonchalant wave of the hand, he made his exit. As the clipboards began to slowly advance on the treehouse, Luca looked to Iggy with resignation in his eyes. The end.
Oh, we die?
That escalated quickly. Maybe discretion was the better part of valor here. Let's put a pin in this for now.
Okay. So we fought. Okay, wait, we haven't tried to struggle here yet. But I feel like we should try tickle here. See if maybe Iggy doesn't fall in the goo.
Well, time to bust out the tickles.
Hey Tish, wanna see something cool? Yup. Check it.
Beck lunged forward and began to tickle under Tish's arms.
Ooh. Oh no! Tish is gonna fall in the goo. What the? Tish, is she tickling you? Yup. Yup. Yup.
Tears began to form in Tish's eyes as she gasped for breath between gales of laughter.
Yup. Yup.
Beck redoubled her efforts until Tish finally had had enough.
Yup. What just happened? She seems nice. Sorry for interruption. I think you were just threatening us.
Iggy's eyes darted around, a realization dawning on his face that he was now outnumbered.
I just remembered I have somewhere to be. See you around, new kid.
Iggy kicked at the puddle before making his escape.
Uh-oh. Beck! Oh no! Whoa. What a little creep. Beck, I think you got a little ooze in your hair.
Beck shook the ooze out of her hair as best as she could.
Is it bad? Depends. What are your feelings about having a more mature, refined look? Oh god!
Chapter
Okay.
4.
I think, definitely, was it Lars's theory that the thing makes you, like, grow older? Because Beck's hair got gray, so possibly it could be possible now that it's old hair. That's what I was trying to say.
The best policy.
Whoa, now chapter 4 is the best policy instead of the harvest thing.
Luca paused for a moment, catching his breath. He'd only just met Beck, and somehow he already managed to drag her into this mess. Hopefully he could make it up to her. But finding Rollo was his primary concern.
Whoa. Luca, what the hell are you doing out here? And why did a kid with gray hair just run past us in a panic?
Roxy and Fitz looked drained. It was clear they'd spent all day searching.
That's Spec. I don't care who she is. What happened? We were just helping look for Rolo. Luca, I need you to start telling me the truth.
Roxy's temper could often be dismissed as the impatience of an older sibling, but this was the most intense Luca had ever seen her. Her eyes were wild and unfocused, looking straight through Luca.
We're running out of time.
In a torrent of rambled words and tears, Luca broke down.
Rolo and I weren't just playing in Weepwood yesterday. We were investigating lights at the old Valentine warehouse. But someone was there in a strange suit, and we hid in the dumpster and had a heavy bag dropped on us. And I think it was a body. And so we ran, but we got split up. And I ran home. And it's all my fault. And now my best friend may never come back. Okay. I mean, it's good that we spilled, honestly. I feel like holding all of that in was not good. And also, other people can help, you know? If you tell the truth. Wow. Just wow.
Roxy, still exhausted and angry, softened briefly as her eyes hunted the ground in thought. With a determined sigh, she looked up at Luca.
It's not your fault, Luca. Rolo's gonna be okay. I promise.
Roxy drew herself up.
I'm gonna fix this. Luca, go home. But I want to help. This is too dangerous for a kid. I can't just sit around. I have to do something.
Roxy tried to think of the safest place to send Luca.
You go back to that little treehouse you two like to play in. Wait there in case Rolo shows up. Sounds like a plan?
Luca wiped his cheeks and gave a quick nod.
You did the right thing telling me the truth. Now scoot. You really believe his story? What other option do we have? Things have been strange around here leading up to the festival. My dad has been acting weird lately. Well, weirder than normal.
Looking into the puddle, Roxy rubbed her arms to warm up.
Why is it so cold here? This place gives me the willies. Okay, I hope they don't go in the puddle. Ooh. That didn't do anything. Can I bring this with me? No. Can I talk to you? No.
Mr. Nuncreed jumped with a start.
Whoa! Don't sneak up on an old fellow like that. Sorry. Who are you talking to? What?
Luca motioned to the phone booth.
Oh, no. I was just checking because I thought I heard it ring. But the dang thing never does, of course. Yeah, I've never seen anyone use it, really. The whole thing's a waste of money, if you ask me. Any word from Rolo yet? Not yet. Long time for a boy to lose his way. Rolo knows those woods too well to get lost. I suppose you're right. Silly boy's antics have this whole town worried sick. Antics? What's this music? Why is the music getting like this? I don't like it! We all know Rolo likes to play his little pranks. You think this is a prank? What other possible explanation could there be? He's not playing a prank and he didn't get lost. Someone took him. I know it. How would you know that? Unless... Luca, is there something else that you know?
Mr. Nuncreed gently placed one of his substantial hands on Luca's shoulder.
Dang it, boy. If there is something you know, something that could help your friend, you need to tell folks.
Luca peered up at Mr. Nuncreed. Kind eyes warmed a stern face.
I don't like him. I don't trust him.
There was a deeper emotion hiding beneath it all. It was subtle, but Luca could sense something eating away at him.
There was shame lurking behind those eyes.
There was a shame lurking behind those eyes. A deep sadness. If Mr. Nuncreed was that worried about Rolo, maybe he could help.
Damn it! I don't want to tell the truth. Here I go, telling the truth to anyone, really. Yesterday, Rolo and I were messing around at the old Valentine warehouse.
Mr. Nuncreed raised an eyebrow.
Both of you? You were with Rolo when he went missing? Not exactly. I was hiding in the dumpster. The dumpster? What were you doing in there? At first, we were just looking around. Then someone in a strange yellow suit came and dumped something on us. We both got scared and ran. That was the last I saw of him. You got scared by some garbage? Well, that's why you don't go skulking in someone's dumpster. But it wasn't garbage, I think. I think it was a body. I'm sure it was just some trash. No, there was a name tag. Ooh. Oh, hi Blue! Just texted a coworker to see if he could take my shift on Sunday so I can attend MMBR. Just signed up. Let's go! If he won't take the shift, I'll let you know. And you can ditch the app. Alright. Thank you so much for letting me know. That is so exciting. That's very exciting. I hope that he can take your shift. If not, then that's totally fine as well. But that would be very exciting if you could attend. Anyway, I hope you're doing good. It said deep engineering.
Mr. Nuncreed's shoulders slumped.
I wish you wouldn't have said that.
A deep sigh bellowed from his chest.
Is he the guy in the suit? Why did you have to... Oh no! Oh no, I knew it! I knew it wasn't a good idea. I'm doing alright, just chilling before work. Probably gonna get some food soon. Oh, that's so good. I'm glad. I tried, Luca. God knows I tried to keep you safe.
Luca attempted to take a step back, but Nuncreed's hand clamped down on his shoulder.
The music! Ah! But you, Van Horst, just can't help yourselves, can you? Wait, does he know anything about my mom? We're all so close to being done with this.
Firm shove. Nuncreed manhandled Luca into the phone booth.
What are you doing? It's out of my hands now.
Latched shut with a mechanical hiss.
Shit.
As Luca pounded the glass, the floor dropped from under his feet.
At least maybe I'll be reunited with Rolo?
The inside of the phone booth was now a loose capsule plummeting at gravity's whim. Luca winced and pressed his hands to the walls. As he braced for impact, the capsule hurried to a surprisingly smooth stop. He felt a cold rush of air and opened his eyes with hesitance. Two large figures in hazmat suits occluded his view. Luca heard the deep, resigned voice of Mr. Nuncreed over an intercom. He knows too much.
No, I didn't. Right? I feel like he's overreacting. I'm just a kid.
The end.
No! Damn it.
No. This isn't the end. I know there's still much more. Somehow this went wrong. Okay, let's try something else.
Okay. Okay, we need to struggle here, I think. Oh. Okay, let's go back here.
This is a story about struggle. Luca could hear a machine humming somewhere nearby. He felt around wildly, searching for something, anything that could help. His hands found a hard object, maybe a tile? He yanked it free, lifting the cold stone. Let me go! Luca swung the tile as hard as he could at the shape that still held fast to his leg. He heard the crack of glass as the stone hit the assailant's mask. With a muffled yelp, the hand let go. Luca was free and scrambled to the door. He never looked back once on the long run home. Chapter 3.
Okay, so I guess if we struggle, we don't die here. And we get to run home.
Everything's fine. The next morning, it was quieter than usual at the breakfast table. Only the sound of silverware and chewing interrupted the awkward silence.
So I was alone, I think. I don't think I was with Rolo. I don't think I was with Rolo. In this storyline. I finished jarring a mess of jam last night. Uh-huh. So that'll need to get delivered into town today. Okay. So what did you and Rolo get up to yesterday? Oh, Rolo had things to do, so I just sort of poked around town. Yeah. I'm alone in this timeline. I've seen the jam down by the front door. There's 2 batches to drop off. Mm-hmm. One for Mr. Tolliver at the Bag and Wag. Another for Mrs. Fratelli at the diner. Oh, and Mr. Nuncreed. He said he wanted some more. I suspected as much. Yes, he seems to have taken a particular interest in my jam. Ew! I hate him. He's a bad guy. There's some extra in the basket for that enthusiastic gentleman. Just make sure Fratelli and Tolliver get the ones on top. No problem. Off with you now while the day is still young. Okay. Hello, it's Juniper Hartford. Before you hang up, just hear me out. I have a business proposition. The simple matter is we both have the same problem that needs solving. Very well, we can meet tonight. Huh. Okay, wait, can I put the basket down? I don't think I can. I wanted to see if I can... Okay. I guess we're going. Rolo! Rolo! Can I hug him? I need to hug him. He's okay now. In this timeline, he never came with me and he never got kidnapped. Okay. Sorry about yesterday. Roxy can be so annoying. But good news. No more boring chores for me today. Did you make it to the old Valentine warehouse? So, what did you find? Give me the dirt. Something happened. There was someone else there. What? Who was it? Was it aliens? I knew it would be aliens. No. Zombies? No. Alien zombies? What else could it possibly be? Rolo. I've got to deliver these into town first. We can catch up after. Ooh, is it a whole thing? It sounds like a whole thing. Yeah, we shouldn't talk about it here. Meet me at the treehouse tonight. I'm not sure what this treehouse is that you speak of. Meet at Mission Control. Roger that, Space Cadet. Alright. Wait, what's this way?
The road leading to Beacon Pines was long and uninspiring. A sort of natural barrier for the impatient.
Can I go there? No. Who am I delivering to again? Let's see. To... Oops. All of these people, but I don't remember where all these people live, man. Oh, wait. Can I talk to you? Can I talk to you? Anger from the past, mistakes not yet made, and glimmering hope for the future. He carried them all in equal parts everywhere he went. Oh heavens, what a burden to bear. It's very relevant to me. Mr. Wilder, I trust you have time to chat?
Eris Valentine, oldest of Sharper Valentine's children, and heir to the Valentine fortune, had a way of making questions seem like demands.
Certainly. What seems to be the problem?
Mr. Wilder had learned to assume that if he was hearing from Eris, it was because she had taken issue with something he had put in the paper.
I couldn't help but notice that the front page of this morning's paper was consumed with stories about this silly festival. Well, yes, that is the news of the day. But there was no mention of the museum, nor the foundation through which it was endowed. I'm sorry, Miss Valentine. My readers are more so interested in this town's future, rather than any one family in particular. Huh. There was a time, Mr. Wilder, when the goings on of my family was the only thing this town cared about. Well, things change, ma'am. And you know, change is a dangerous... If you finish that thought, I will make that monocle a permanent fixture of your anatomy. My apologies. Good day, Miss Valentine. Did I give you the impression that this conversation was finished?
Mr. Wilder averted his gaze and began to polish his monocle.
Well, good day, Mr. Wilder. Who am I giving this to? Nuncreed, Fratelli, and Tolliver. Oops. One of them was at least at the diner. Wait, let me talk to Dawn. Hey, Dawn. Yawn. Hey, Luca, what's up? They got you on jam delivery, eh? Yep. Have you seen the new kid around yet? New kid? Yeah, came in from the big city. Her parents both got jobs here. But get this, one of them is working for William Kerr and Perennial Harvest. And the other is working for Eris Valentine. And? The Valentines represent Beacon Pines' past. Perennial Harvest has positioned itself as this town's future. Must make for some interesting dinner table conversations. I can imagine. Huh. Are you the person that I need to give this to? Well, if it isn't my favorite little gem runner. Hey, Mrs. Fratelli. Yes, this is one of the people that I need to give this to. Look at
She
you.
leaned forward and pinched Luca's cheek.
You're all skin and bones. Is your gran not feeding you? She is. It's just, I understand. You know, I taught your mama how to cook back in the day. You may not even remember, but you and her used to help out in the diner. See that picture over there? That's you helping your mama back in the day. So cute running around in your little apron taking orders. The whole situation just breaks my heart. What happened with Eleanor? Break. Okay. Good to have a new choice. I've got a feeling she's out there somewhere, yearning to be with you again. And we don't even get to see the picture? What the heck? Few things in this world can keep a mother from her son.
Luca shifted the basket uncomfortably.
Oh yes, let's see here.
Mrs. Fratelli lifted the cloth and inspected the jam.
Ah, they even have my name on them. How thoughtful.
She carefully lifted out her jars of jam.
Tell your gran hello for me, Luca. Will do. Okay. Nice. Can I see
Luca
the picture?
squinted at the faded photo of him and his mom at the diner. Memories of that day came flooding back.
We get to experience it! Mommy! Is that my mom? Yes, mommy! I'm ready to help, Mama. All right, little buckaroo. It's up to us to feed these folks while Mrs. Fratelli is away. I've got to deal with the inventory before I can start cooking. Oh, we didn't get to see our dad's face, and now we don't get to see our mom's face? Do you think you can handle taking some orders in the meantime? Yes, Mama. Order. Hi, Roxy. Luca? I'm helping. Wow, hopefully your work ethic will rub off on Rolo. What can I get you? I'm not really feeling like a burger. How about a chicken sandwich with bacon on top? Coming right up. Aren't I like 9 or something here? Uh, which one's bacon? Wait, a chicken sandwich. Right, with bacon on top. Here you go. I call it the Love Me Tenders. Nice. Okay, awesome. Gadzooks, they've shrunk the wait staff.
Jeff slapped the table and gave Luca a toothy grin.
How's your pops doing? Has been, oh my gosh, I'm not even 6 years old. I'm like 5 maybe. How am I allowed to do this? I'm a toddler. Well, 5 years old, I guess you're not a toddler, you're a child. I'm a child. It's been pretty busy these days. I know the feeling. Tell him that fishing rod he ordered should be ready next week, will ya? Sure thing. I've been in the mood for something sweet. You got a burger that can satisfy a sweet tooth? A sweet burger? Yeah, and top it off with some grilled cactus. Grilled cactus? The heart wants what it wants. Easy. I had that. Sweet with cactus. Oh, oops. Oopsie. Sweet. Wait, let me see all of them. Okay, with cactus. Here's your order. I call it the Sweet and Stabby. Ha! Now that's a burger with bite. Okay. Aren't you a little young to be waiting tables? I'm just helping out. Ah, my father had me hustling when I was your age as well. Father always says, children are to be sails, pulling a family ever forward. That doesn't sound very fun. There's plenty of time for fun. For instance, Father and I always make time to have lunch together once a month. Once a month?
Luca glanced at the empty seat across from Gus.
Should I come back? Oh no, it turns out Father was too busy to have lunch today. I'll just go ahead and eat alone. Oh, that's so sad. Oh, the silver lining is, without him around, I can have my usual. A nice stack of cold cuts topped with a pile of sloppy chili. Cold cuts. Is this cold cuts? And this is chili. I'm pretty sure. Here you are. Cold cuts with steaming hot chili on top. I call it the hot and cold. That's perfect, thank you. Looks like we're missing a few things. Why don't you run out and grab some more ingredients? Okay, I'll be back. Can I look? Can I talk to these other people? Oh, it doesn't seem like it. Interesting. This guy is talking to the bad guys. That's not very comforting. Oh no, is he waiting? Is he waiting for his dad? If I could just be left alone, young Mr. Van Horn. Oh sure, sorry to bother you. It's just that Mr. Kerr has asked me to make the opening speech at the festival. Being mayor and all, you might expect me to be a charismatic speaker. The truth is, I'm terribly nervous. I really don't think I'm cut out for this sort of thing. Cut out for being mayor or for public speaking? Both, I suppose. I never really chose any of this. It's more of a duty to my family, for a legacy. It sounds like a heavy burden. As for the festival, just speak from your heart. I'm sure it'll be great. Oh, I want to give him a hug. Can I interact with anything else? No. Okay, who's the other person? Mr. Nuncreed. Where does Mr. Nuncreed live? Can I see details somehow? No. Does anyone remember? Does anyone know where Mr. Nuncreed lives? No, wait. Mr. Tolliver. Nuncreed is the next one over. Mr. Tolliver. Where's Mr. Tolliver? Can I talk to you? Can I talk to you? No. Can I go in here? No. Wait, what's this way? I haven't been here! Aren't you the guy?
Counter, Hiram Tolliver was meticulously
Yay!
shining apples.
That's the person I need to see! Yippee!
More accurately, Hiram Tolliver was meticulously shining one apple.
Hello?
With a yelp, Mr. Tolliver fumbled the apple, flailing at the air as it fell.
Oh, sorry. Ah, no bother, no bother.
He leaned forward and lowered his voice.
I see you have something for me. Yeah, Gran has some jam I'm supposed to give you.
He leaned in a bit further.
Jam? Yeah, these ones on top. She wrote your name on them?
Mr. Tolliver leaned back, speaking loud enough for anyone to hear.
Ah, yes! The jam! Thank you so much for delivering this jam to me.
He reached forward and snapped up the jars of jam, giving Luca a little wink.
I shall put it on my store shelves post-haste. Okay, I should finish my deliveries. Of course, of course.
He leaned in for a final whisper.
Of course. He's weird. How do you keep the ice cream cold? We keep them on ice. Where do you get the ice from? I don't know, somewhere cold? How do they keep somewhere cold? Look, Bert, do you want some ice cream or not? No, I'm good. No touching. I touched it! Melon kicker. I just got an achievement called Melon Kicker. Can I go in here? Ooh, a movie?
We all know Beacon Pines is a great town. What you may not know is great towns grow from mighty roots. And that is why you cannot tell the story of Beacon Pines without telling the story of one Shopper Valentine. Young Shopper's keen intellect and strong moral fiber led to a grand vision. A vision of a community dedicated to a better tomorrow. In his own words, a better tomorrow is within our grasp, but it requires a singular mind to harness it. Lucky for us, he decided to grow that vision here in Beacon Pines. And how does one grow a better tomorrow? With fertilizer, of course. Valentine's Fertilizer Company became the lifeblood of a town yearning for purpose. But then tragedy struck. A scientific experiment gone wrong. An accident which took Shopper away from us far too soon. To this day, we struggle to pick up the pieces. But one foul harvest isn't enough to stop the people of Beacon Pines. The spirit of Shopper Valentine lives on, It lives in the hearts of everyone with a dream for a better tomorrow. Together we will follow his example and grow a bountiful future. Paid for by the Valentine family and the Valentine Fertilizer Capital Events Fund.
Interesting. That was unhelpful. Yup. Okay, last person is Mr. Tolliver, I believe. I mean, Mr. Nuncreed. These names all sound so similar. It's hard to keep up. Can I go in here? Hey, Kato. Good afternoon, Luca. Can I help you find something? Maybe, maybe not. Try me. Well, there's been some weird stuff going on at the old Valentine's warehouse. Can't say I know anything about the old warehouse. But empty hives don't stay empty for long. Huh?
Kato motioned to the book in front of him.
The more I read about bees, the more similarities I see with people. If a hive collapses and fails, it doesn't stay empty for long. A new queen will set up shop pretty quickly. So you're saying it would make sense for someone new to start using the warehouse? Nature abhors a vacuum. Okay. Makes sense, I guess. Hey, Jace. Oh, hey, Luca. Have you seen this new issue of Hank Atomic? Not yet. No spoilers, please. It's awesome. It's a flashback. No spoilers, please. We get to see how mild-mannered Henry Adams becomes Hank Atomic, man of space justice. Chase, no spoilers. Oh, sorry. My point is, you're gonna love it. Alright, Jace, catch you later. Roger that, Space Cadet. Okay. Anything new to interact with? Not really. Oh, I don't want to see Mr. Nuncreed. I guess I have to. Can I walk past him? I actually can walk past him. Can't look at the phone booth. I guess that makes sense. Well, whatever. I'll give it to you. Got some jam for you, Mr. Nuncreed. Luca, you seem chipper. Well, aside from being on delivery duty, it's a nice day.
Mr. Nuncreed eyed Luca for a moment, then nodded in agreement.
I suppose it is. So, do you want your jam? Oh, right. Usually Juniper... I think a creature might be coming home. Let me be right back. Okay, I'm back. Game. Usually Juniper drops those off herself. I guess she's busy today. Ew, he just wanted them because he thought that Juniper would come by herself. Anyway, this is my last delivery for the day. Oh, in that case...
Nuncreed snatched the basket from Luca.
I'll hold on to the basket until I see you next... he just wants an excuse to see my gran. I hate him so much. Disgusting man. New kid! New kid! New kid! Hey, you! Anchovies or pineapple? What? Don't think. Just answer. Pineapple. Why? How old are you? 12? Perfect. Follow me. Who are you? Anyone ever tell you You ask too many questions? Just try to keep up, okay? Okay. What just happened? Well, okay, sure. I mean, I like Beck. In the future, whenever it happens in the future, whenever I meet her in the future, I think she's really cool. So surely she'll be cool here too. Hey, what a crazy coincidence. Here's my friend I was just telling you about. Oh, that's wonderful. Yep, we just hit it off. Oh, really? Get this. His favorite pizza topping in the whole world is pineapple. Oh, and what's your new little friend's name?
Beck locked eyes with Luca. The look on her face was equal parts expectant and desperate.
Luca Van Horn, nice to meet you. I'm Nellie, and this is Ilona. We're Beck's parents.
Beck gave Luca a quick nudge.
Oh, yeah, Beck told me all about you. Already feels like we've known each other for years. So you both can stop obsessing about me making friends. Oh, darling, we never doubted you. It's just that for children with fewer than 5 close friends, the probability of a stunted development doubles. Really? Well, 1 down, 4 to go, I guess. What Nelly means is that we just want this move to be as easy on you as possible. You can relax. A friend has been friended. This calls for a celebration. Luca, you must join us for dinner tonight. Dinner? Wow, another coincidence. I actually asked him. I actually already asked him, and he said he would love to. It's just wonderful. In that case, we should pick up some groceries. You two don't get into too much trouble now. Wow, I can't believe that worked. Thanks a ton. You're welcome? I owe you one. My moms are great and all, but they can be a bit much sometimes. Our house is the little cottage next to that big mansion place. Wait, that's the house that had a locked door that we went to earlier, or like last time. Wait, you live on the Valentine estate? Yeah, that's the spot. Meet me by their big creepy gate. Don't be late. Or I'm back to square one on the whole friend grift? What does grift mean? Great, see you there. I don't think I had any other plans other than seeing Rolla at the treehouse. But we can do both, right? Right? That's later tonight, so surely. Oh, surely it's fine, right? Did I press something by accident? I don't think I did. Let's get some wise words. Never mind, no wise words for us. Can we talk to you? Yay. Good morning, Geoff. What's so good about it? Another day further down the troops, if you ask me. Come on now, it's not all bad. The festival's coming up. Huh, the festival. Old Man Valentine used to put on cockamamie shindigs all the time. And where did that get us? Well, it's Perennial Harvest putting on this one, and they're doing it for the whole town. As far as I see it, the difference between the old Valentine Company and this new Perennial Harvest outfit
Jeff dug through his pockets for a bit.
is the difference between this empty soup can and this brown banana. But those are both garbage. Exactly. Yep, that's pretty much it. Can I look at this now? Guess it makes sense that I can't because I don't know about it. Also, that. Can I look at this? No. That, uh. Coda, I think, at the library said that the beehive don't stay empty for long, so I thought maybe this beehive would be, um. filled now, but I guess not. So, who all lives in that house? Eris and Gus Valentine grew up there, and Solomon moved in a few years back. The creepy little kid in the vest? Sounds like the one. So, just 3 people live in that huge thing? But a bunch of shady stuff happens all the time in a place like that. Not really, the Valentines pretty much keep to themselves. So it's empty and boring? Pretty much. What a waste. My mom says that it used to be way busier back before Sharper died. Before the foul harvest. Okay, that's like the 5th time someone mentions this foul harvest thing. And you all use that same ominous tone. Eventually, you're going to explain to me how that harvest got all fouled up. But we can't keep my parents waiting anymore. This way. Most kids would have just ditched me by this point. Why are you still here? You look like you could use some help. You know what, Luca? You're not so bad. Let's get through this as simply as possible. Just eat, smile, and nod. Fun. Great. Whatever you do, don't bring up their work. I think I can handle that.
Took a long breath, then gave a firm nod.
Here goes nothing.
Chapter 4. Dinner with the Moodwills. Ilona Moodwill was worried about change. A gardener at heart, she understood the necessity of change, relied on it even. But there was a difference between the controlled world of her plants and this cluttered cottage in a strange town. Almost done. Nellie was a blur of activity, digging through boxes. Sorry, love, couldn't find the dishes. We'll have to make do with paper plates. Dinner went by without much conversation. As she watched Beck and Luca finish up their pizza, Ilona let herself relax into the chair. The things she cared about were still here. Nellie finally had the job of her dreams. Beck was beginning to take root. Ilona's task was simply to tend to them. She could do that.
Wait. Was that suspicious? Or no? I can't tell. So, Luca, tell us a bit about yourself. Where do you live? Oh, I live with my grandma. Over on the other side of the river. Your grandma? Where are your parents at? Beck, manners. It's alright. My dad passed away in an accident at the fertilizer plant 6 years back. Oh dear. My mom's been missing for a few months now. Like, missing?
Luca's eyes were fixed to his plate, pushing a chunk of pineapple around with his finger. Nellie was the one who eventually broke the silence.
Luca, how'd you like the pizza? Oh, it was good. Very good. Normally would have put more effort into dinner.
Ilona nervously gestured toward the boxes.
We aren't fully settled in, and Beck had mentioned that it was your favorite. I'm sorry, are we just skipping the part where he said his mom was missing? Beck! I'm sorry, Luca. This move is all a little tired.
Luca wiped his face with his sleeve.
No, it's fine. So, Beck said that you moved here for work?
Beck gave Luca a swift kick under the table.
Ow! I mean, what brought you to Beacon Pines? Oh, you were right. The first time. We're here for work. Nellie, Nellie won't tell you this, but she's a brilliant chemist. I don't know about brilliant, but I do love it. She is brilliant. Perennial Harvest just made their newest lead deep. Perennial Harvest just made their newest lead researcher of deep engineering. Deep engineering? Because the old deep engineering is dead. Uh-oh. Wait, I'm just gonna be right 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Remove this. There we go. Right? Yes. Okay. She makes it sound more impressive than it is. I'm just happy that I get to make a difference in the world. Perennial Harvest is at the forefront of evolving agriculture into something more useful than sprinkling water and excrement on the ground.
Luca glanced over to Beck. She seemed to be holding her breath.
What Nellie means, Luca, is that there are different ways to grow plants. Yes, some people talk to their plants and hope for the best. And some people happily leave their job to allow a loved one to pursue their dream. Oh no, they're gonna argue. Oh no, I knew there was something. You swore you didn't.
Beck slammed her fist into the table, perhaps harder than she intended.
Hey Luca, how about some dessert? I actually have to meet my friend Rolo
Luca
soon.
glanced outside to gauge the time. The sky was darker than he expected, filled with ominous clouds.
Looks like there's a storm brewing. I should get going. Oh, I didn't think there was any rain in the almanac. Yeah, almanacs aren't that useful around
Luca
here.
wiped his mouth one last time with his napkin and started to get up.
Thank you for the pizza. It was really good. See you at the festival, Beck. Wait up. I'll walk you home. Well, we're walking to the treehouse, not home.
Luca turned around. He knew Rolo could be prickly around new people, but Beck seemed cool. Rolo would warm up to her eventually, probably.
Luca began to respond, but the sky answered for him as the clouds above began to rumble or break. Okay, rumble. I feel like Beck might go back inside, and then break. She will come with us, and I want us to come. I want her to come with us. So I'm gonna see break first.
Luca began to respond, but the sky answered for him as the clouds above began to break, revealing patches of star-filled summer night. Moonlight filtered down, shimmering in the treetops.
Sure, you can meet Rollo. You're not going home? No, I promised Rollo I'd tell him
Lucas
about.
stopped himself mid-sentence.
Promised you'd tell him what? Spit it out, bub. We're thick as thieves now. If there's a juicy secret, you've got to tell me. Okay. You can come to the treehouse and I'll tell you both what happened. Heck yeah. How does she know where the treehouse
Lucas
is?
saw Beck skulking by the gate.
So you're telling me there's nothing mysterious or creepy about this place? It's mostly boring and empty. I refuse to believe that. Big spiked gate, looming mansion, rich reclusive owners. It even smells shady.
Beck grabbed the wrought iron bars and shook the gate.
Mark my words, you decadent nightmare house. You will reveal your secrets to me. What did you do? First of all, I told you so. Second, hide. Oh, the hazmat suit. That's Era's Valentine. Who's she talking to? Shh. I expect you to return that suit in working order. Of course. As long as everything proceeds as planned, there's nothing to worry about. The only thing I'm worried about is what's rightfully mine. If that means making some unsavory alliances, so be it. I couldn't agree more. There comes a time to suspend hostilities. I'll deal with our common threat. No. Our common threat? Why does that sound like Gran? Because my grandma on the phone was like, we need to meet tonight to talk about, because we have a common goal. Uh-oh. I thought Gran was on our side. She better be on our side. Now this is what I was talking about.
Beck's voice was an excited whisper.
Proper shady stuff. Someone in a suit like that tried to grab me yesterday. Seriously? Shh. You understand that when this all inevitably fails, I will deny everything? I wouldn't expect any less of you. You just worry about your part in this, and let me handle the rest. I can't wait to see the look on that Rube Kerr's face. Yes, the truth will come to light. I'm still surprised you're so comfortable with the potential collateral damage. If there's one thing I've learned, it's that change is painful. Wow, I was expecting shady, but that's just flat out supervillain talk. If you don't mind me asking, why are you doing all of this?
The mysterious figure retracted their mask, hair pushing out from all corners.
I don't want to know, actually. I actually changed my mind. I don't want to know. I don't want to know who it is. It better not be my grandma. No! It's my grandma! I knew it! I knew it! Family.
A chill ran down Luca's spine. His vision blurred. Beck stifled a sharp wince, and Luca looked down to see himself wrenching her hand.
An answer I can certainly respect.
Gran tousled her hair back under the face mask.
Just remember, keep everything nice and normal until the festival. I don't need lessons in rousing
Gran
suspicion.
gave Eris a curt nod and disappeared into the night.
Frick! No! Why, Gran?
Chapter 5.
Uh-oh.
What big ears you have. Lucas sat shivering in the bushes, staring at his feet. After checking to make sure the coast was clear, Beck gave him a gentle tug on his sweater.
What's wrong? You look like you've seen a ghost. Why were you so scared of that old lady in the hazmat suit? That was my gran. That was your gran? Yeah. Okay, well, I'm sure there's a perfectly reasonable explanation for all of this. Let's just go to the treehouse and figure things out there. Lead the way. Finally. For the last time, there's nothing to worry about. Of course, we're not worried.
The clipboard finished writing with a scratchy flourish and looked up.
Just dotting our I's and crossing our T's. Well, maybe try minding your P's and Q's.
Mr. Nuncreed, arms crossed over his paunch, gave an exhausted sigh.
If there's anything you need knowing, you'll know it. Absolutely. If you'll just sign here, acknowledging everything is accurate, we'll be out of your hair in a flash. Oh, for the love of...
He snatched the pad and scribbled his name so hard the pen nearly snapped.
There. And would you like my eternal soul as well?
The clipboards looked at each other for a moment, almost pondering the possibility.
Bruh.
Then broke into laughter as they walked away.
Hi, Mr. Nuncreed. Luca, let me give you some advice. The next time someone you don't know asks to hear your thoughts, give him a good hard bop right in the kisser. Oh, Gran tells me to just keep away from the clipboards. That's good, that's good. Your Gran is a smart lady, Luca. Speaking of which, you'd better run along home now. Too dark out to be wandering on your own. I'm not on my own. Why would you say that? I obviously have a friend with me. Can we get some wise words from Book Lady? The answers you seek will be revealed to you in due time. The question is, the figure intoned, are you prepared to live with the truth? Oh, I don't know, am I? Is my Gran a bad person? Another day, another dollar. See you tomorrow, Z. Have you noticed how all the perennial harvest folks order the same drink? Decaf cappuccino with extra foam? Why? I don't know. Just thought it's a little odd. Pretty weird for sure. They're AI! They're robots! Well, the customer's always right. See you bright and early tomorrow. I can't wait. Treehouse time. Actually, we need to talk to these people as well. Hello?
William Kerr and Gus Valentine proudly surveyed the half-covered festival banner.
It's all coming together quite nicely. Couldn't have done it without you.
The mayor gave a half-hearted shrug.
I'm not so sure about that. Nonsense! That reminds me, I wasn't able to thank your sister for her contributions. Yes, she's been indisposed of late. She doesn't much like me, does she? Oh no, that's not it at all. She's just been busy. Of course. Regardless, I would be forever grateful if you could pass my thanks to her. The History Museum adds a real air of import to the whole affair. And we couldn't very well celebrate the story of Beacon Pines without including the Valentines. My father was a great man. You're darn tootin' he was.
Kerr locked his arm on Gus's shoulder.
But I mean the entire Valentine family, present company included. Can I ask you something, Mr. Kerr? Call me William. Ask away. William, why are you doing all of this? Gosh, I've never felt one needed a compelling reason to throw a party. Not just the festival, all of this. There's gotta be 100 down on their luck towns out there. Why is Perennial Harvest so invested in helping Beacon Pines? You know what I love most about the agriculture business? Seeds. Seeds? Yep, little bundles of potential.
With a glimmer in his eye, Kurt gestured grandly toward the horizon.
You treat the seed right, nurture it, feed it, and it can grow into something truly special. You see potential here? Undoubtedly. The seed of greatness is already under our feet. All it needs is a little nudge. And the right leadership, of course. Oh. Good night, Mayor Valentine. Can we speak to you? I don't think we can. Oh, this is nice. Yeah, the treehouse is just a little further from here. So, what's your buddy Rolo like? Rolo? He's Rolo. Not particularly helpful. Sorry, I've just never thought about it. Lots of energy. He's funny, even when he's not trying to be. Things have been tough for his family since the foul harvest. It's about damn time you tell me what this foul harvest thingy is. It's kinda a long story. Hit me with the highlights. Okay. There used to be a fertilizer company here called Valentine's. They were kind of a big deal. Ooh, big deal fertilizer. It was a big deal to us. Their stuff really worked. Farmers loved it. So Valentine's grew and grew. Beacon Pines pretty much grew around it. Most everyone in town either worked for Sharper Valentine or used his fertilizer. Things were good. I'm sensing a but. Around 6 years ago, Sharper Valentine suddenly died. And something changed. Changed how? Could have been a bad batch. Maybe it was in the water or air or soil. Nobody knows. But all the crops died. And everyone blamed the Valentines. The foul harvest. Yeah. Valentine's fertilizer went out of business. Half the town lost their jobs. Sheesh. The next year, the crops came back, but something was different. You plant a crop, do everything right, and it's sort of a crapshoot what happens. And no one knows why? Nope. I take it Rolo's farm got the short end of the stick. Yep, for some reason, their farm was hit harder than others. That sucks. Things have gotten better since Perennial Harvest came to town. The Beacon Pines Reborn Initiative? Yep, first thing they did was give the town a deep scrub. They even put us up in hotels, wow, one town over for a week, while they decontaminated the groundwater. Huh. We'd better get going. Ooh. I can enter this whenever? Do I have any new bait? I do!
Good place to sink her on the line. Sometimes the best stuff is at the bottom of the pond.
A sinker. Okay. Ooh, a bottle. Malice 80 proof whiskey. A hard liquor for a hard man. Best leave that be. Takes a real piece of work to leave something like that laying around. I have to leave it be. I can't look at it. Okay. I'll come back when I have more. Rolo! It's about time. I was about to give up and go home. Who's the new kid? Name's Beck. You must be Rolo. I see my reputation precedes me. Welcome to Mission Control.
Rolo waggled his head with pride.
You'll find we've spared no expense in construction. I've seen worse looking piles of junk. Thanks. Hey Luca, you know the security concerns we talked about? Yeah? While I was waiting, I made some improvements. Let me lock this baby down for a little test infiltration. Can't be too safe these days. Nice. Oh, whoa. Whoa. Whoa, that's awesome. Maybe we don't have to, when we get surrounded by those clipboards, maybe we don't have to die. He goes all out, doesn't he? Always. Lavish. Okay. Now, how do we get up? How am I supposed to shoot with accuracy? What? How is that possible? Oh, I did it. It's moving? Oh. Alright. Cool. Where did you guys get all this junk in the first place? There's a guy in town named Geoff who trades his junk for snacks. Junk food for junk. Nice. Alright, let's get in. So, pretty sweet security, right? It was imaginative, I'll give you that. Luca, are we sure we can trust the new recruit? I'll vouch for her. Thanks, I guess. Okay, Luca, you promised to fill me in about the Valentine warehouse.
Luca sucked in a long breath.
So, like I said, there was someone there. What were they doing? I don't know, but the place was lit up and active. Maybe they were squatters? I don't think so. It seemed more organized. When the man pulled me in, I saw some sort of equipment running. A man pulled you in? Yeah, but I got away. You keep saying it was a man. They were wearing a mask, right? Yeah. Then it could have been a woman. How did you get away? I grabbed a rock or something and broke their mask. They let go and I ran. Dang. That's intense. No wonder you freaked out when you saw your grandma. Yeah, that's the other part. On our way here, Beck and I saw Eris Valentine meeting with Gran, wearing the same sort of hazmat
Rolo
suit.
let out a low whistle.
And they weren't there for idle chit-chat. It was a proper clandestine meetup. I don't know what that means. So, let me get this straight. There's an operation in full swing at the Valentine warehouse. You were almost abducted by a strange man or woman in a protective suit, and then you saw your gran in the same suit talking to Eris Valentine? Pretty much. I'm beginning to think this town is kinda awesome.
Rolo and Luca shot back a look.
No offense. And so we can logically conclude aliens or alien zombies have infiltrated the town. And their leader is your gran and she tried to murder you. I don't think you got the details right, but you have the spirit, Rolo. I'll give you that. First of all, and for the last time, there are no aliens. Second, it couldn't have been my gran at the warehouse. I broke that person's mask to get away. The mask Gran was wearing wasn't damaged, but she's definitely hiding something. Maybe. Your Gran is weird, but she might be the most boring person in the universe. All she does is sit around all day making jam. What could she possibly have to hide? I don't know. We haven't talked much since she moved in. Moved in? Your Gran isn't from here? No, she came a few months back to take care of me after his mom went missing. Did you know your Gran before? Not really, no. It'd been years since I'd seen her. Luca, don't take this the wrong way, but are we sure your Gran is on the up and up?
Luca gazed out the window.
I'm just saying. It sounds like strange stuff has been happening since she showed up. We could say the same thing about your family, but you're right. Luca, your Gran is hiding something. And Pa always says, folks only bury stuff worth digging up. We need to investigate your house. If my Gran really is hiding something, don't you think I would have noticed by now? That's kind of the whole point of hiding something. I guess you're right. Gran's been leaving the house for hours at a time this week. I'll call you two tomorrow when the coast is clear, and we can start getting to the bottom of this. I'm always game for a good snoop. You can count me in. Alright, we have a plan
Chapter
then.
6.
This is the farthest I've gotten.
Secret lair. Summer forged ahead, but the nights only seemed to grow colder. Luca walked home slowly under the pale starlight, cautious to avoid any more surprises lurking in the shadows. Reaching home, he slipped quietly into bed, half dreading what they might discover the next day.
What time is it? But yeah, speaking of, there was that closet. I know, I hear you. I'm just looking around. This closet right here, I haven't been able to go in there because Grandma keeps secrets. I'm coming! Rolo, what on earth is that? Oh, that's so cute! A little detective hat. Oh my goodness, that's adorable. That ridiculous thing on your head. Oh, this? It helps me think. You're gonna need a lot more of those. Joke all you want. We'll see who's laughing when I crack this case wide open. The coast is clear? Yep, whatever she's been up to this week, it's been keeping her busy for most of the day. Busy most of the day. Very well. The game is afoot. Oh! Oh gosh. Oh goodness. Hi! Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Welcome. Welcome, Larbers. Hi. Hi, hi, hi. Let me give you a shout out. Can I do that? Yes. Hi, welcome, Lars Raiders. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream? Hands up, this is a robbery. Hands. I wish I could put my hands up with my little VTuber. That would have been cool. Everyone remember to get your critters. But hi everyone. Hi Agro. Hi Len. Hi Jules. Hi Lars. Hi. And that kid. Hi Wami. Hi Susie. Yeah. Yes, I have the cheapy chappa. But welcome. Stream was good. Got to work a lot on my lighthouse on the core. That's awesome. I was in there for a little bit when you were Elmo. I just popped in, and it looked like you were having fun. But I'm glad your stream is good. The game is going. It's getting really intense, and a lot of Did the cheapy chapel happen? My laptop glitched. Oh no! It did happen! Yes, it did happen. Yeah, it's very uh-oh. So we just found out that uh, my grandma might be a bad guy. And so we're going to investigate our house to see if Gran is keeping any secrets in the house. I know. I was so sad. I was in denial for a little bit. I was like, no, please, please, don't let it be my Gran. And then because it was the person in the hazmat suit, and they were about to take off their mask, and I was like, please don't let it be my Gran, please, please, please. And they took off their mask, and it was my Gran. And I was like, no, no. So yeah, now we gotta investigate the house. But at least I did have to go back to. I went. Wait, where's my? Oh wait, I don't. I can't move my mouse on the screen. I forgot that. But yeah, I did go back to. I went back here and did struggle instead of change, which is when I died. When I was by myself, because the first time I went here, I went by myself without Rolo, and so in this scenario we are right now, Rolo doesn't get kidnapped, so that's good. At least Rolo is with us. How is stream going faster than actual chat? I don't know, that happens sometimes. But yeah, we're gonna investigate the house. So I hope you guys enjoy your stay. If you got a raid and run, you are welcome to do that. I think I have a self-care thing. I do! Let's go! I appreciate you so much, and you're welcome to stay as well. And yeah. We're gonna investigate the house now. Hopefully there's no secrets, but I have a feeling there's going to be a secret in the closet. So we're just gonna have to see. The game is afoot.
Luca and Beck rolled their eyes as Rolo strutted across the room.
If I were a Gran, where would I hide my deepest, darkest secrets? Perhaps where you might least expect it. Thank you so much for the lurk, I appreciate it.
Rolo flung open the cabinet with confidence.
Aha!
He coughed as a veil of dust hit his face.
Lurk, little nap. Have a good lurk. Thank you for the lurk. I think it's safe to assume anything that dusty isn't what we're looking for. Or maybe that's what she wants you to think. Then again, any good detective knows not to trust their first hunch. In an old picture? Maybe. I did get a clue earlier by looking in a picture, so. First hunches are for suckers. Eureka, sorry. She's lit a fire in order to burn the evidence. She keeps that fire going every day, Rolo. Why bro so rude to first hunches? Drat, it may already be too late. Just think of the mounds of documents lost to ash. Okay. I'm gonna stop you right there. I feel like Rolo might be right. Like, we're gonna find out that Grant actually does throw her, like, evidence in the fire. That would be really funny. Can we just think for a moment? Luca, is there anywhere Grant doesn't want you to go? Yeah. The closet upstairs. So maybe it stands to reason that we should check there first? No dice. It's locked. Well, well, well. Look who stands to reason now. And I have no idea where the key is. If it really is important, then she probably keeps it with her. Anywhere else? She has her berry bushes. Who has ever thought, I am going to take this important thing and huck it in a bush? True. Anything else? Maybe something out of the ordinary? Well, she is always worried I'll break her fancy dishware in the kitchen. But it doesn't matter anyway. I can't reach the
A
latch.
look of realization crept onto Luca's face. All three kids snapped to glance at each other, then sprinted in turn toward the kitchen.
Wolf smart for real? Is it a wolf? I thought it was a cat, but maybe it's a wolf. They don't really say. Alright, Rolo. This is your time to shine. Ah, yes. You've called upon my expert detective skills. And now I shall proceed
Before he
with...
could finish, Luca scrambled up Rolo's back.
Hey, this isn't my idea of detective work. Every squad needs a good lockpick, and every good lockpick needs a sturdy head to sit on. Fair enough. Oh my gosh, another raid! Hi, Nyan. Welcome in. Hi. Shout out. Hi! Everyone go follow Nyanya. They're a good friend of mine and an amazing streamer. How are you? I'm doing good. We're in the deep of it now. We're trying to figure out if our Gran is keeping us secrets from us because she apparently might be a bad guy. Which is not very good, but we'll see. How is your stream? Tell me all about it. Also, if you need to run a raid and run, oh my gosh, I can speak. Definitely go do that. Take care of yourself. Everyone hydrate. Remember to hydrate. Girlfriend forced me to try a game and it was kind of fun. Ooh, what game? What game? Don't I have a shout out command that's like this? I do. Kingdom Come Deliverance. Ooh. I've never heard of it. That sounds fun. What's it about? This is a puzzle game. I really like, or not a puzzle game, it's an adventure game. I really like adventure games. This is beneath my standing. Stop complaining and hold still. Honestly, why didn't they just get a chair? Like, it would have made more sense to just get a chair. Me neither. Medieval times. Ooh, interesting. That sounds fun. Got it.
The three crowded around the hutch to peer in. With the glass doors opened, a perfect porcelain display gleamed in front of them. Their eyes searched for anything amiss, but the only distinct feature was its impeccability.
Well, that was anticlimactic. Yeah. Don't really know what we were expecting. Like, oh hey, let me just yank on this random teacup and...
pulled on one of the teacups. It slanted forward with a hollow click.
No way!
The entire hutch began to rustle and slide under its own power.
No. You're joking. That's so cool! This looks like a fun game. Is it detective-like? Very, very much so. It's very much detective-like. I'm trying to figure out what happened to, well, the town, I guess. And my mom. My mom's missing. So we're trying to figure out what happened here. And there's some suspicious stuff going on that I'm also trying to figure out. So it's like trying very, yeah, detective-like. Exactly. Seems like your Gran has been doing some remodeling. Dude, only 2 types of people have secret lairs. Evil masterminds and superheroes. So, which one do we think she is? Hopefully a superhero, but I'm doubting. We'll lurk for a bit, but I will be back. Thank you so much for the lurk. I appreciate it. I'm gonna have to fix the command for lurk so that if you say it anywhere in a sentence, it'll still give the reply, because now it's only if you say it at the start of the sentence. I'll try to remember. I probably won't remember, but I'll try. We're about to find out. Okay, so more of an unhinged conspiracist vibe? Oh, wow. Yeah, this cannot be good. We need to look around before jumping to conclusions. Alright, let's look around. Hello? Okay. What do we have here? Barrels marked with caution, explosive. Uh-oh. And jam jars? That's enough jam to feed the whole town. What kind of incendiary jam is your... How do you say that word? Jam is your grandmaking? Incendiary? Diary? She wouldn't have had me walk around town delivering bombs. Right? Only one way to find out. No?
Rollo casually spun open a lid and dipped his finger in the jam.
Huckleberries.
He smacked his lips.
A hint of brown sugar. And ink? What?
Rollo plunged his hand in the jar, fishing out a soggy slip of paper.
Aha!
Rollo offered the slimy note to Luca and licked his fingers clean.
It's addressed to Mrs. Fratelli. A grand jamgram? It says, last night I used the disguise Eris provided me to scout the location. The timing window should be possible. Operation Sparkplug is a go. Oh man, are they doing a heist? Whatever it is, it can't be good. So more a bombshell than a bomb, am I right? You're new here, so I'll let it slide. But I'm the bad joke guy around here. Aww.
Luca jostled each cabinet drawer in turn. Only one was unlocked. He fingered through the filing cabinet, pausing at a bulging folder labeled Walter. For a long moment, he just stared at it.
What do you got there? It's my dad. Looks like some of his old medical files. Your dad was a doctor?
Luca nodded and caressed the label with his thumb.
Well, are you gonna read it? Here, let me help.
Rollo swiped the folder from the drawer and began leafing through the pages. He whistled to himself, barely looking at the text.
How about you actually read some of it? One sec. Dense documents such as this are a lot like a cheeseburger. It's best to skip straight to the middle. That's where all the meaty bits live. Wow, I had no idea we were in the presence of a preeminent scholar in dense documents. And cheeseburgers. By all means, proceed.
He stopped at a page and mimed, holding up a monocle.
Ah, here we are. Follow-up examination of Terence Wilby. Patient shows further signs of paleness and malaise. I don't know how you say that. Body temperature continues to drop. He now describes soreness of muscle and joints. This is similar to the symptoms exhibited by Mrs. Wilby just a few days past. Still waiting on lab results from Joseph.
Rollo looked up with heightened surprise.
See? Creepy. Yeah, that's kind of disturbing. Who's Joseph? That's Mr. Nuncreed's name. Wait.
Rollo's finger traced across the page.
There's more scribbled in the margins. Could it be contagious? Mr. Wilby claims the tap water at his home has been contaminated. Perhaps environmental? Lab results only raise more questions. It's like he came back to his report later and made those notes. So it might be related to something else.
Rollo scanned through several more pages.
Here, the writing looks shaky. I just couldn't help her. This disease, or whatever it is, progresses so fast. And with his wife passing, Terrence's condition follows close behind, exasperated by his loss. Enough is enough. I need to take matters into my own hands.
Luca, staring blankly at the cabinet this whole time, spoke softly.
What does it say next?
Rollo rustled the folder, trying to loose more pages.
That's where it ends. What? There has to be more.
Luca frantically shoved the remaining cabinet folders, trying to find another labeled Walter.
Luca, I think that's the only one. It's alphabetical, see? What did he mean, enough is enough? How did he take matters into his own hands? This is bullshit.
Luca slammed the drawer shut. A spider web of string connected photos of people from the town, interspersed with hastily scrawled notes.
Well, she sure has kept herself busy. Is your grand a serial killer? 'Cause I'm starting to get a vibe. Don't be ridiculous. Sure, she's just tracking the movements of everyone in town, out of the kindness of her heart. She puts little symbols by some of them. Yeah, Mr. Nuncred has a check mark. Uh-oh, the clipboards are all inside a big circle. My moms are both on here. Both with question marks? Gus Valentine has a question mark. Eris has a question mark that's been crossed out. Mr. Kerr has a bullseye. The killer has chosen her next victim! We don't know what any of this means. Whatever it means, it's probably not good.
They crowded around a worn-down old map of Beacon Pines.
Cool, this looks like a treasure map. Not every old map is a treasure map, Rollo. Yeah, but every treasure map is an old map. That's true. Can't follow that logic. Look, there's even a pathway drawn on it. It starts at the entrance to town, and if we follow it,
carefully traced the path with his finger.
it leads right to
He jabbed down at the end point.
Town Square? That's a fountain in the middle of town. What a weird place to hide treasure. Rollo, that doesn't look like treasure to me. The end of the path on that map has the same symbol as those explosives over there. Uh-oh. Are they going to explode the town during the festival? So it's not hiding treasure. A real bummer. Rollo, what's the thing you've been excited about for the past month? The festival. Oop. Did you just say gulp? This feels like a gulp kind of situation. Everyone will be gathered near the center of town. She's gonna blow up the festival. Not if we stop her. Uh-oh. Was that a door? Hide! Hide!
Looked up from the map.
What was that? No, I heard it too. That was the front door. Oh no! Which means someone just shut the door. Which means someone's upstairs. Shh, quiet. Hit the lights.
Beck flicked off the light, and they became statues in the dark. Overhead, creaking floorboards bent under slow, deliberate steps. The kids looked up, the tilt of their necks following each footfall. Then suddenly, it stopped. Without realizing, they'd been holding their breath. All three exhaled shakily and glanced at each other. A muffled male voice broke the silence.
A muffled male voice? That's not Gran.
A final few footsteps reached the entrance above them, and the voice now echoed down the stairs.
Anyone down there?
The three kids shuffled to the corners without a peep. As he began to descend the stairs, the man's voice punctuated every new step. Thump.
Yoo-hoo! I'm not here to hurt anyone.
Thump.
I'm just here to help. Just...
At the bottom step, the man paused, squinting to search the room for signs of life.
Huh. Guess it's nothing.
Rollo shifted suddenly. Luca gave him an intense, chastising look and whispered through clenched teeth.
Rollo, don't.
It was too late. Rollo was already inching toward the stairway. He screeched as he charged toward the shadowy figure.
Flaming chicken coop!
With all his weight, Rollo tackled the man to the ground.
Rollo? Mysterious creepy man? Anyone there?
From the dark corner, they saw something move.
Well, I didn't know if I had it in me. But there was only one way to find out. He says that a lot. Holy crap, Rollo. That was awesome. Wait, did you just kill that person?
Luca scrambled to the hunched figure on the ground. Pressing his fingers to the man's neck, he sighed with relief.
You sure clobbered him good, Rollo. He's knocked out cold.
As Beck flicked back on the light, Luca and Rollo both gasped in stereo.
Mr. Tolliver!
Chapter 7. The Interrogation of Hiram Tolliver.
Well, I think that's it for today. I want to keep going so bad, but I have to go to bed. I have to have an early morning tomorrow because I have stuff to do. Unfortunately, but this is so exciting. I want to know what's happening. I really want to know what's gonna happen. But alright, let's see. Perhaps we can raid someone? If anyone is live? There's Icy Crow, which is the person that was in Nyanya's chat when we played Valorant that one time. Other than that, there's XP, Rat King, I feel like we can do Icy Crow, right? All right. Thank you everyone so much for coming, and I'll see you guys on Thursday for more Respawn SMP, which will be at 6 p.m. my time, and not 7 p.m. like today. And then we'll play this again next week. It'll be like a Tuesday thing. We'll play it every Tuesday until we finish it, hopefully. I'm so excited to finish it though. This is so crazy. It's so interesting, and I'm so excited to find out what's happening. And I really hope our Gran isn't a bad guy, because I like her. I really wish that she's on my side. I hope there's like a plot twist. And it's like, actually, Gran was on my side the whole time, or something like that. But yeah, if you have the emotes, you can do the first raid command. If you don't have the emotes, you can do the second raid command and get some points. Oh, I was gonna set down the price for the VIP as well, so that will be happening soon. Probably, if I remember. I have stuff to remember. I have so much stuff to remember. But yeah. Thank you for coming, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.